Catch me if you can. Ang pamagat na ipinrovide sa atin ng ating Sports 5 team para sa ball game nito. And both teams living up to that billing.
Yung kasing base nila, this two teams really love to run. Pero pagdating naman sa scoring, maganda rin yung naging scoring itong magkabilang teams. In the second quarter, there's actually Ginebra who dominated with 29 points. But in the third quarter, umalago naman ng GlobalPort with 31.
Ryan hits the deck. But GlobalPort still gets the stop. Romeo may tangan ng bola. Terence. Only with 14 points so far in this game.
Only, no?
Mahina na yun para sa kanya.
Pero sa ibang mga manlalaro, tatlong game na yun.
Career high na yun. Career in 3 games combined, ha?
3 games combined. Ay, lamang pa rin ng Ginebra ng isang puntos rito, 78-77. Kinain yung kanilang kalamangan. Napakalaki kanina ng second quarter. Pero maganda pa rin naman dito, lamang pa rin naman sila. Wide open 3-point shot. Kanina pa tumitira. Yun! Ang inaantay ng mga taga-barangay.
G1 Kim lights it up. At sa atin to ng PLDT Home Revolution turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV. That is probably the most ever na Filipinos cheering on a Korean hitting a 3-point shot ever in the history of basketball.
Tama yun. Nag-iinisan natin yung mga yan.
81-79. Barangay Ginebra still by 2. Johnson will pull up. Hinabol pa ni Famous. Nailang si Johnson. Crying for the board. Crying to Pringle. On the run. From the left to the right. Famous cleans it up.
Pringle making everybody chase him with a turbo boost layup. At ito naman si Famous. Kanina pa natin sinasabi, itong si Greg Slaughter, if he is guarding Famous, don't even think about getting the defensive rebound. He just has to face guard and block this import from GlobalPort, who has actually exploded with a total of 31 big points already.
GlobalPort, inabot ng Ginebra at 81. Pagkakataon pang mabalik sa kanilang kalamangan. Crying from the crossover. Goes glass for the 2.
But this guy can really play. He can hit you in more ways than one. 11 points for him already. He's got 2 3-pointers across his name is now. He's taking everybody to school with his dribble penetration.
Coach Frank Lim wants to talk things over with 9:51 remaining in this game.
Talagang nagdalawang import muna yung GlobalPort, inaantay nila maging available itong si Jared Famous. And now, nagpapakita na ng sakit sa mga kalaban.
Nag-Patrick O'Brien, nag-Steve Thomas. Ngayon may Jared Famous. Tatlong game ng solid ang kanyang pinapakita. Tabla ang ating labanan sa 83. Romeo step to the left 3. Ginebra Johnson para sa rebound. Orlando gets it across that timeline. 25 puntos na para sa import ng Ginebra. JJ dancing with Graham. Gives it up pabalik kay Sol. Kim well covered by Romeo. Ni ayaw patanggapin ang bola. Now he gets his hands on that rock. Kim will step into this one. Long two is good.
It's Greg Slaughter setting that pick. That's a huge opening for any shooter. And it is very obvious that Kim really likes to move without the ball and he likes pick and roll situations. Small openings, he will launch it.
Famous deep position. Dalawa na nakakuyog sa kanya. Foul before the attempt, says the officials. Sideline inbound para sa Batang Pier.
Taking a look at that once again. Not enough help from Jared Famous. No show. And Kim with a total of 11 points. Now you ask yourselves, if you're a Ginebra fan, tama ba yung pagpalit kay Sanchez? The answer is a resounding yes, because of the contributions of G1 Kids.
Tatak Holcim move natin yun. Atid sa atin ang Holcim. Panatag ka. Mag-Holcim. Baka hindi alam ni Jared Famous yung scouting report na wag mong papabayaang libre ang mga Korean shooters.
Maski sino yan, basta Korean, shooting talaga yung kanilang claim to fame.
Speaking of claim to fame, makibalita tayo. Dennis Rizal.
Bago you see Omar Crime very active on the court, alam mo ba sa bench tuwing huddle, ganyan-ganyan din siya, very active, very vocal. Nung huling huddle, ang sabi niya sa kanyang mga teammates, I will set up the play for you, just be on your proper places. But other than that, please, let's play defense and make stops. Magaling.
Importante yan na yung pinakamagaling mong gwardya o yung pangalawang import mo ay may leadership quality.
Maganda yung kombinasyon nila because itong si Cryan is more of the outspoken vocal leader. Itong character kasi ni Jared Famous medyo laid back Kaya nagko-complement sila dahil laro lang si Famous. Pagdating naman sa Rarara, yun ang contribution ni Brian.
Johnson from top of the key. Backhands that one. Famous para sa rebound.
Kasi si Johnson is just content taking perimeter shots and three-point shots.
24 rebounds na para dito sa number 24 ng GlobalPort na si Jared Famous. 33 puntos naman ang dinagdag niya.
Yun ang pagkakaiba ron dahil pag may tumira sa labas na local itong GlobalPort, Famous is always there to save the day. Pag tumira sa labas si Johnson, nahihirapan makakuha ng offensive rebound ang barangay.
Kim on the attack. Double team. Taken away by Buenafe. GlobalPort asking for a breakaway foul or advantage foul. Pero baka nakarating na si Johnson into the front court.
Mahirap yung decision ni Coach Frankie dahil defensively, nahihirapan itong si Slaughter to match up against Jared Famous. So magpapasok siya ng defensive player who is not a two-way player na si Dorian Peña naman. Yes, he can defend pero he cannot put baskets naman pagdating sa opensa. So, balance ang naging problema. Di lamang yun, no? Ngayon, nahihirapan na siya. Because nakikita na ni Jared Famous ang bentahin niya against the big men of Barangay is face up, put the ball down, quickness department ang kanyang advantage.
33-24 na. Para dito kay Jared Famous, may 7:42 pa natitira dito sa loob ng MOA Arena. Make that 34 points para kay Famous. Congratulations nga pala kay Ralph Lorenzo. 49,290 points ang iyong na-score. Ikaw ang ating Moneyball Best Player today. Makakatanggap ka ng 4,000 pesos. Wala po.
Libre naman yan.
Blowout na
Paulalam naman yan.
Yeah. 88-85. GlobalPort back up by 3. Peña. Babalik kay Tenorio. Dalawang pick na dinaanan ni Kim. Pupunta siya kay Helper Brand. No good. Pringle para sa board.
Yung sinasabi ni Coach Frankie, execution, ang ganda. Ball movement, fantastic. Pero yung kanilang ability to put that ball inside the hoop, doon lamang kumakapos. Yun ang pinaka-importante.
Oh, niluwa lang ng ring para dito kay Romeo. Almost 3/4 of the ball na yung lumubog doon. Came over at the other end, going to the crossover, kontra kay Pringle. Stanley keeping right in step with Kim. Johnson taking that handoff. Ancient foul whistled on Jensen. No count on that jam.
Yan ang inaasahan kasi ni Coach Frankie. Kung may penetrate itong si Johnson taking high percentage shots or getting fouled because he keeps on taking that shot from the perimeter. Pag hindi pumasok, umaalagwa na itong GlobalPort. Mababa yung porsyento ngayon ni Johnson from the field.
Tandaan natin si Johnson, hindi niya first time dito sa MOA Arena. Nasa preseason lineup siya ng Indiana Pacers.
Tama ka dyan.
Dito rin sila naglaro nun.
Oo.
Kim on the move. Stopping, spinning, going to Japet. Iniliyan pa ni Aguilar.
Yung sinasabi natin akala mo stuck na si Kim, nakakahanap ng butas Basketball sense nito, A1.
Lamang ng GlobalPort, baba sa isa. Famous, running into Peña, tutulong pa. Si Tenorio, pero walang problema.
Mahirap na tira na yun 6'10 ka, kung fall away ka. Ang humihelp, 5'10 na si LA Tenorio, titirahan niya lang talaga sa ulo yan.
He's already got a Governor's Cup best performance of 36 points. Orlando Johnson lights it up sa kabilang dulo. Tabla ang ating labanan. Treste natin sa atin ng PLDT on Revolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV.
We expected this kind of a matchup. Napakagandang laban. Both these teams know what is at stake in tonight's ball game.
Tablang labanan sa 90. Wala nang 6 na minuto natitira. Batang pair, babalik kay Famous. Lalabas kay Pringle. In and out. But the rebound is secured by Hayes. Romeo. Aatakihin si Johnson. Siswitch siya kanya si Aguilar. Romeo going to the crossover and the sidestep. Drops it off. Hayes lalabasan na kay Mamaril. Turnover ang resulta.
Sometimes when you overpass, it's also counterproductive for your team. Ang ganda ng setup ni Romeo ron. Pinasa niya sa kanyang teammate na si Hayes pero hindi ready to take that shot Kaya yun, turnover ang nangyari.
Tenorio looking for Kim on that breakout. Takes the 3, drives closer, loses that leather. LA on the attack. 10 seconds to shoot para sa mga nakapula. LA down the middle. Inabot ng foul.
Veterano si Teniente Tenorio. Nagpasabit lang eh. Wala nang mapuntahan. Almost a turnover for Barangay Ginebra. Nakadilihensya pa.
Tenorio rattles home that first. 11 points in the game para dito sa Teniente ng Barangay Ginebra. As Crayam is back on the floor. Pinalitan si Pringle. LA makes it a 2-point lead para sa Ginebra.
The most productive play of GlobalPort in the fourth quarter is a top isolation either for Crayam or for Terence Romeo. Let's see if they're gonna go to this play.
Mamaril over to Crayam. Hinahanap si Famous, well covered by Peña. Crayam facing up kontra Dorian. Mintis from the outside. Sa rebound play, merong foul.
They did not go to that play. Instead, they wanted to go high percentage as far as they're concerned. Pumunta sila rito kay Famous, but it was unproductive. Ginebra has a chance to make it a 2-possession ball game.
Dorian Peña and assistant coach Olsen Racela having a conversation before this offensive. Johnson inside. Langalabaw na.
Oh, Hayes is too small against Johnson. Talagang yung term mo, eksaktong nangyari yun eh. Kinalabaw niya in that particular play.
That's a 6-0 run para sa Ginebra. Romeo couldn't send it home. Mamaril had a hand on it na kay Hayes yung bola. Romeo once again down the middle. Terence Romeo breaks the silence para sa Bautang Pierre.
There's too many attempts for GlobalPort. For Ginebra, they're making GlobalPort miss on their initial attempts, pero ang daming chance eh. Hindi nila makakoller yung defensive rebound.
Just over 4 minutes remaining in this game. Johnson barrels into Hayes. Hayes recovers. Tenorio from deep. No. Rebound. Chapit pats it to Kim. No. Rebound sails out of bounds. Hinapol pa ni Tenorio. Bola mapupunta sa GlobalPort.
Tingnan natin doon kung mapa-finance si Hayes for flopping. Diba? Very strict tayo doon pagdating sa flopping. Pero tingnan mo naman yan. Parting the Red Sea. Itong si Terence Romeo.
Walang ka-flop-flop sa atake niyo.
Diretsong-diretso. Buong buo loob.
Ryan. Aatakin si LA. Taking the contact. Sobra tira. Chapit taps it over to Johnson. And now Barangay Ginebra is looking to stretch this 2-point lead. Johnson waiting for that pick from Chapet. He attacks Mamaril. Tumulong pa si Famous. Huli!
So nag-iba na yung atake ni Johnson. Kanina puro tiro sa labas. Nakita niya na siguro yung sense of urgency. Now he's attacking. He's trying to get contact. Hindi siya nakakakuha ron. Pero 8 segundo pa. Pwede pa silang mag-execute rito.
Peña tatanggap. Is fouled by Terence Romeo. Only the 14th foul para dito sa GlobalPort. So sideline rebound para sa Ginebra. More importantly, their shot clock is reset to 14.
Natulungan ng konting acting jump ron. Exaggerate ni Dorian.
Johnson with the leather. Jensen right on him. Chapit with the pick. Johnson twist sliding Aguilar. Another foul is whistled here. And the entire GlobalPort bench are up in arms, up on their feet. Even team owner Mikey Romero could not believe it. Chapit Aguilar with his 3rd consecutive double-double is at the free throw line for 2 shots.
Now it's all about focus for the players of GlobalPort. And Coach Lorenzo actually said that na bibigay lahat ng complaints sa coaching staff. But for Chapit Aguilar, 15.5 points per game, 10 rebounds, 2.5 blocks. Maganda yung kanyang playing time under Coach Frankie Lim in tonight's game. He's got a total of 15 and 11 rebounds. So double-double once again for Chapit Aguilar.
Romeo for 3. No. LA above everybody for the board. Johnson to Kim. Babalik pa sana kay Johnson. Play is broken up by Pringle. Famous in the front court being chased down. Famous down the middle using the sidestep. Is fouled.
I told you that sometimes in case of passing will be unproductive for a certain team. That was a 2-on-1 situation. The pass was a little bit late.
Si Sinasabi naman
Kim
ni
is
Kim
just
kay Johnson.
acknowledging it, yes.
My bad. Sinasabi ni Kim. What about Stanley
Oh,
Pringle?
you gotta give it to that guy dahil parang nag-cross-sport siya eh. Biglang naging goalie siya sa football. Ang ganda ng anticipation niya.
Yun yung sinasabing amoy na amoy niya yung mangyayari, no?
Kitang-kita eh. Di ba parang sa football, basta penalty kick, pupunta ka lang sa one side.
Oo.
Na sana doon
Susugal ka na
sipain.
eh.
Oo.
Susugal ka
Yun
na eh.
ang nangyari. Sana hindi bounce pass, overhead pass. Yun ang binigay. At nakakuha siya ng steal.
Pero si Famous is split from the free throw line. Tatlo ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. Wala ng 3 minuto natitira. Kim from deep. No! Famous stabs it to Mamaril. A chance to tie with a long bomb para sa Batang Pierre or come to within 1. They go to Pringle.
Pangdiin sana yung tira ni Kim na yun, no?
Pringle working against Johnson. Famous with a pick. Pringle for the tie.
You look at the numbers of Stanley Pringle is shooting more than 50% from the 3. You don't want to go through or go under if you're defending. That is the shot that was given. He's gonna take it anytime, and he hits nothing but the bottom of the net.
96-96 with 2:23 remaining inside the Mall of Asia Arena. You also got to remember, rain or shine, likewise down in the standings. You expect that team to make a run as well.
Yung makikita natin except for Blackwater, yung mga may malalaking import, yun ang namamayani ngayon.
Johnson to Japet. Bibigay kay Peña. Inabot ng foul.
Now, for Japet Aguilar, it was a good instinctive move for him. May laban itong Ginebra na na-foul din itong si Dorian Peña against Blackwater. Nagmintis ng 2. Pero ito, kailangan. Yun, tumama ang free throw nito, si Dorian Peña.
Only the second free throw make ni Dorian in this tournament. Abangan nga pala ang exclusive 28 SEA Games sa TV5. Samahan natin sina Aaron Atayde at Luisa Diaz na suporta ng ating mga pambatong atleta. Laban Pilipinas, puso. Dorian Peña gives Barangay Ginebra a 2-point lead, 98-96.
Parang freedom para rito kay Dorian Peña nung nakashoot siya ng 2.
Ryan mula sa kanto. Spinning against LA. Ryan losing his balance. Tenorio and Mamaril fighting for the rebound. Referees say it's Ginebra's ball, but they can review it dahil narinig nyo naman. Nag-2-minute warning na.
Pero umpisahan natin yon. Ito, nakita na lang natin yung tail end. Makita natin kung sino ba talaga nag-last touch. Tumapik doon ang GlobalPort. Ang bola mapupunta sa Ginebra. Pero magandang adjustment na nangyari ron. It actually started with a pick-and-roll play involving Pringle. But instead of Johnson going through that pick, he went over. Kaya nakapag-depensa siya ng maganda against Pringle. And for Pringle, he had no choice but to give that pass to Ryan, which eventually turned out to be a turnover. Ginebra has a chance to pad on 2-point lead that they are trying to protect at this point.
Gusto nilang gawing 2-possession lead to.
Yes.
Pick up that elusive third win. Peña may tangan ng bola. Ryan with a hand on it. Johnson sasapo. 7 to shoot para dito sa mga nakapula. Johnson will attack. Puts his head down. Dalawa na dinaanan. Famous para sa rebound. Pringle will get it across. GlobalPort is gunning for their 5th win, which might just put 1 foot into the next round para sa kanilang koponan. Crayam ang maglalabas. Mga target niya si Famous, Pringle, Mamaril, and Romeo. Pringle tatanggap ng bola. Johnson right on it. Kasama ni Johnson sina Kim, Aguilar, Peña, and Tenorio. Pringle making his move, going to the crossover, feeding Famous. Boom! Up by double! Big stop on the part of Barangay Ginebra.
That's a fantastic stop because that was the play that I thought will give GlobalPort the distinct advantage. Isolation play involving Pringle, and when somebody else helps, dish off to Famous. But take a look at the coverage right here. You will just see how important this game is for Ginebra. 2 guys putting an umbrella against Jared Famous.
Chapet. Rattles home that first free throw. Matapos siyang abutin ng foul doon sa rebound scuffle.
Double whammy for GlobalPort. No need for them to foul. At natawagan sila ng foul. At ngayon, 2 free throws. Pumasok yung isa.
Oh!
LA Tenorio getting that offensive rebound.
Teniente Tenorio giving Barangay Ginebra another possession. Johnson looking to stretch this 1-point lead. Coach Franklin will burn one of his 2 remaining timeouts. Slaughter ang pinasok para kay Peña. Ginebra goes to Johnson. Goes around Famous. Inabot ng foul. Coach Pidog could not believe it. He already got warned back in the first half. He's got to watch it. He doesn't want to give up a technical free throw.
When you take a look at this slow-mo once again, of course, GlobalPort felt like it was really a thrust that pumilit na itong si Johnson. Pero they just have to forget about it. Johnson missed that first free throw for GlobalPort. They must keep their focus in the ball game and keep their emotions in check. They're very well. They still have a chance. They're only down by 2.
198. 29.8 seconds na titira. Romeo may tangan. Came right on him. 16 to shoot for the guys in white. Pringle is being bothered by Tenorio. They want Stanley to attack off that isolation. Pringle against LA. Down the gut of the defense. Over Japet. Mintis. Johnson for the rebound, and he is fouled.
That's the necessary stop that Ginebra really needed. They just had to play one solid defense and force a stop. That's exactly what they did. LA Tenorio doing one defensive gem there. And what about the help to bother that shot? Japet Aguilar was there, but the most important rebound was Johnson out of nowhere. 2 free throws, chance for Johnson to seal this game with 2 free throws, pero he's been struggling. He's only relatively 9 out of 12 from the free throw line.
Yung kanina kasi,
Yes.
he needs both of these free throws to make it a 2-possession lead. 9.2 seconds remaining here. GlobalPort with still 1 timeout remaining. They can still advance that rock. 31 points already para kay Johnson. Mintis to sa una. So regardless of what happens here, make or miss, it'll be a 1-possession lead lang para sa Ginebra.
That's why it's hard to be a coach. Biro mo yan, mataas na yung emotions mo, tapos mag-imit isang free throw, but still, for Coach Frankie Lim, it's better for them to have a 3-point lead than a 2-point lead. All they need to do right now is to defend the white line.
Jensen back to Krayem. LA in front of him. Krayem for 3. Bang! What a shot para kay Omar Krayem. Game is tied at 101.
Big shot! They were talking about just putting this guy sa free throw line. We were just mentioning one heave from the 3-point area. It's enough to tie the game. But
that was from Jimmy Country.
wow.
That was 2-3 feet beyond the 3-point line. And now Barangay Ginebra will have 4.5 seconds to try and walk off with this victory. There we go. Johnson maglalabas against Semerad. Where will Ginebra go to for their 3rd win? Johnson way outside. Dumaan sa big Slaughter. Johnson puts it up. No! And we are headed into overtime.
You give it to your best player. Of course, when you want a situation like this, you give it to Johnson. He was spot on in terms of his point of attack. He really knows what to do. He attacked the basket. He was looking at the shot clock. But unfortunately, hindi pumasok yung kanyang tira. We've got 5 more minutes to settle this issue.
Sa pambansang libangan ng bayan, laro'y sinasapuso at kinaaaliwan.